Watch as we renovate our kitchen for less than $2,000. This is your budget-friendly, quick fix renovation. This is our 1950s kitchen that is in dire need of an upgrade. So here we are. We're keeping the layout the same. We're just upgrading the lower cabinets, the sink, the countertop, and the flooring. It's good. Let's dive on in. First, we're going to start out with cleaning out the cupboards and cleaning off the countertop so that we can demo. Here we go. We started by removing the countertop first, as you always do. We wasn't sure how it was attached, and it didn't look like there was any adhesive really on it at all. So it came out pretty easily. Next, we will remove the lower cabinets, taking off as much as you can. And this went pretty fast, actually. I just needed to finish the dishes before we could continue, so it's a little bit later on in the day, but it still got demoed in the same day. I let my husband take charge of this because, honestly, I think he enjoys demo more than I do. The biggest problem with these lower cabinets is actually the drawer slides. We tried to fix them and they just did not fix well. They're a center slide, so you really only have the center point of contact. Changing them all to dual slides was just not in our budget or our expertise. So we decided to just replace the lowers with some Menards cabinets, and they actually look really, really nice. I always find that the beginning of a project is always so fun and satisfying, but then you hit a wall where you're like, this is going to be a lot of work. But a fresh, clean slate is always good. I find it funny how this center decorative piece in our kitchen actually dates our kitchen so much. So once I got it removed, it looked so much better. I'm going to be reinstalling the crown molding, or I guess I don't even know if it's crown molding. It's just a little concave round rather than corner round back on the top. So it'll wrap all the way around the wall, and I think it'll look really nice.
You don't like it? Don't you like about it?
I surprised myself at how easy it was to remove this center decorative piece. It's funny how this little piece made such a difference once it was removed. Honestly, it was so easy. Now we'll be painting these upper cabinets white to match the lowers, and I'm just removing the hardware, and I already washed the cabinets and we're ready to go. I absolutely love these angled brushes with a flexible handle. If you are a painter or you paint often, I would highly recommend these. They're just so nice. And I actually love painting projects. It's just so therapeutic for me, and I just love the instant change that you get with paint. The magic of paint will never ever get old for me. Something I should have done is actually primed these, but I just went in with the paint that I was going to use, and it took like 7 coats for it to not look streaky or anything. So learn from me, prime your wood. Maybe even 2 coats of primer would have been better. I don't know. It is crazy to me how much brighter it gets in here once these cabinets are painted white. I kind of always knew that it would look good white, but I really wish we would have done this way sooner. I feel like I said that with our last renovation, but it's actually true. Why do we always wait until the last minute? Maybe it has a little bit of something to do with that green stuff that they call money. If you live in a home, what is the one thing that always holds you back from changing up your space or renovating in any way? I mean, for us, I feel like it is always money, but I'm just curious if you experience anything else. Is it the lack of experience, the lack of willingness to try? Is it the fear of messing up? I would love to know. Please tell me in the comments. Then it was flooring time. Time to remove the baseboards, just cutting the caulk lines and the paint lines. I'm so excited for this new flooring. I actually love putsy jobs of removing trim. I just think it's so fun. And finally, we say goodbye to this linoleum, this ugly brown linoleum. See ya. My husband chose this sheet vinyl. I would have loved to install actual tile in here, but this sheet vinyl looks so good in here actually. The one thing I would have done is probably install it last, not first. But I feel like I always work from, flooring first because everything else needs to be going on top of it. But this actually would have been better to do last. But I love how it looks. And for me, it was so easy to just have a extra piece of wood and use it as a guide to cut the linoleum. All you need is just a utility knife to cut it and some scissors, and it was so easy to go around things because it's like bendable, malleable, and it's easy to manipulate, which is awesome. So install was super quick and easy. Again, this is like a detail-oriented putsy job that I thrive at doing. We're talking about the differences between my husband and I can totally just take my time, make sure I get it right. And for him, I don't know what it is. He just feels like he needs to rush to get things done. And I just have that attention to detail that he just doesn't in some cases. So that's why you see me doing a lot of the flooring, painting, and kind of like the finesse work, if you will. Something I meant to show you before was the cabinets before we cut into them, and I totally forgot. So here we are cutting out holes for the sink and the plumbing for the sink so that it can fit into the pre-existing plumbing. Now I am reattaching the trim, finishing off the front edge. My husband fixed the lighting that was there. He fixed the can light, made sure it actually sits up in the ceiling, and it looks way better. A lot of time with our projects, my husband will do the things that I'm not comfortable with, and I will do all the finishing work because I enjoy putsy projects and satisfying projects like painting and reinstalling trim and making sure everything fits just perfectly. Now we move on to one of the most exciting parts is the countertops. We decided to go with butcher block countertops after we installed butcher block on the other side of our kitchen. We did a mini renovation. You can see that on my Instagram. We just added one cabinet to our kitchen in between our fridge and our stove. I don't know why there was never one there before, but it totally needed one. It made our kitchen function so much better. If you want to see that, it's over on Instagram. I'll leave it in the description box down below. And there's also a blog post about it, which I will link to in the description box as well. But here we are, installing the countertops. Now it's time for the sink. This is always a little nerve-wracking, cutting out a sink, but it went okay, I think. Now at this point, we are very close to being done with this. We need to just finish installing the sink. We're just adding in the filler plates for the cabinets so that it looks like it's all one piece. And that went really well. Actually, we did some wood glue and a few screws, and that's about it. But I'm so excited. We got a dishwasher. Also, I've seen this tile paint everywhere, and it's honestly amazing. The coverage is great. It went on so well. It just gave this tile a little bit of like a fresher look, which I was craving for it. Since everything else was looking fresh and new, I figured this tile needed some love as well. So you follow the directions on the can, super easy to do. You just gotta have the time to do it and be very time conscious when you're doing it. If you have any questions, please ask. Alright, here's the reminder of the before, and here it is after. Are you speechless? I'm in love. It's just so fresh and clean, What do you think? Please tell me in the comments. We have a big life update coming at you in the next few weeks, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks so much for watching. Again, if you like this video, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and I will hopefully see you very, very soon.